These are your 1-5 notes on equations. We're going to just define what an equation is, what a solution set and a replacement set are in equations. So very simple equations today. So we've already talked about expressions. So an equation is just an open sentence containing an equal sign. It's actually two expressions that equal to each other. A solution is the value that makes the equation true. Some equations have more than one solution, more than one value that makes it true. The replacement set is a set of numbers that can be substituted for the variable. So we don't always see replacement sets, but the book's going to provide us certain numbers to try within the equation, and then that's where the solutions will come from if there are any. And then the solution set is a set of numbers from that replacement set that make the equation true. So you have to kind of forget about all the past stuff that you know about equations. We are going to go very simple in the math aspect of equations here today. So let's just jump right into it. We're going to find the solution set of each equation if the replacement sets for Q are 2, 3, 4, 5, and S are -1, 0, 1, and 2. So basically what they're saying is we can only use those numbers. For Q, I can only use 2, 3, 4, 5. And for S, I can only use -1, 0, 1, and 2. So the first equation involves Q. So I'm going to put 2, here's my Q values, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to put my equation here, 2Q plus 5 equals 13. And then over here, I'm going to put, if it's what the answer is, a solution. So if Q is 2, I'm going to replace the Q with 2. And this is just, is it a solution or not? So when I place 2 with the Q for 2, I get 4 plus 5 does not equal 13. 9 does not equal 13. So no, not a solution. When I replace 3, 2 times 3 plus 5 gives me 6 plus 5. I get 11, which is not equal to 13. So 3 is not a solution. 2 times 4 plus 5 is actually equal to 8 plus 5. 13 equals 13. So yes, that's a solution. And then 2 times 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 5. 15 does not equal 13, so no, not a solution. So the only solution I'd have for this particular case is 4. So in my little brackets, I will put the number 4. For number 2 uses S. So in here, I'm going to put -1, or I'm sorry, these are my S values, -1, 0, 1, 2. My equation, 28, is equal to 4 times the quantity, 1 plus 3s. And then this is if it's a solution. So 28, does that equal 4 times the quantity, 1 plus 3 times -1? When we do the math, that is not true. Does not equal 28. For 0, is 28 equal to 4 times the quantity, 1 plus 3 times 0? If you do that in your head, 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is not true. 4 times 1 plus 3 times 1. Wow, 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16, so it does not work. And for 2, 1 plus 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. 7 times 4 is 28. So 2 is my only solution in this last one. You could have more than one solution at times. You could have no solution and when you put the empty set inside the solution. So pretty simple concept here. What is the name for the set of numbers substituted for the variable in an equation? And find the solution set for the following equation given that particular replacement set. So what I'd like you to do is set up your own table. You don't have to show the calculations of the math. You just have to show that you know you're replacing the variable with these values, and then just put a Y for yes or an N for no if it's a solution. Good luck.